Hello, this is Kevin Tate with Learn a Trade, and today we're going to be going over the installation of a point of use water cooler. As you can see, the water cooler is being cleaned. It's always good to wipe down the cooler thoroughly and make sure everything's clean on it prior to install. This point of use water cooler is called a WaterLogic water cooler. It has a hot water feature and a cold water feature. It's also supplied with a UV lamp inside the water tank that prevents any algae buildup from standing water inside of the tank. And what this unit does is this unit can either be connected to a cold water line with a 1/4-inch water line going to from the water connection to the machine input connection, or it could be connected by a 5-gallon water jug, which I will be using in this installation. So what it's going to take is there's going to be a 5-gallon water jug that I'm going to connect to the pump, a water pump, and the water pump is going to then pump the water into the machine, and then from there the machine will do the rest. Right here I'm just cleaning up the power cord from the machine, making sure everything's clean. Now this is the 5-gallon water jug, and we're going to be connecting to this with this pump. This is a FlowJet water pump. It's called a mini pump. This is the outlet side of the pump, and this is the connector that I'm going to be putting into the water pump. It snaps in, and then there's a clip that secures it to the pump, and the water line will be going into that. This is the other side, the inlet side, and it's the same connector, same inlet connector, 1/4-inch, snaps in, and then the clip goes up to secure it. And as you can see the flow of water. You can see it has an arrow showing you which way the water is going to flow through the pump. So it's going to come out of the water jug into the water pump on the inlet side, and then out of the water pump from the outlet side, and then to the machine. Now I'm getting ready to connect the water line. It's a 1/4-inch flexible water line. This is what's used now on the on most automatic units. The flexible lines are a lot easier to work with rather than the copper tubing or any other type of line. It's a lot easier to work with. So I'm gonna push through enough slack that the bottom of that 1/4-inch line is gonna reach down to the bottom of the 5-gallon jug, 5-gallon water bottle. And just making sure that line is secured to the bottle. As you can see, the white cap, that white cap comes along with the FlowJet water pump, and the line also comes along with that FlowJet pump too, along with the inlet and outlet connections. And now I'm just going to cut a piece of line so that I can connect into the FlowJet water pump. Using a pair of plastic tubing cutters. And then there I'm going to connect to the inlet side of the pump. Then I'm going to use the other piece of the line to go into the outlet side. So now the pump has a complete flow. It's going to have a complete flow of water going through, going in, coming out, and going to the point of use cooler. Just going to cut off enough slack that it can reach the cooler. And that there is the shutoff valve that's connected to the cooler. And as most technicians know, you try to clean up anything that may be sitting around as you go. That way it's not that much of not that big of a job to clean up afterwards. Now I'm going to take the water pump and set it in the back of the water cooler and plug it in. Turning it on now. Then I'm going to go and plug in my water cooler and power that up. And as you can see on the right hand side, you can see a red button. That's for your hot water. And then you can see a blue button on the left side. That's for your cold water. And there's a gray button underneath that light, and as you can see, you press the red button and then you push that lower middle button and we're getting water. Now pressing the cold and pressing the dispense button, and now we're getting cold water. So these machines usually take 10 to 15 minutes to get up to its temperatures on the cold side and on the hot side. So after 10 to 15 minutes, this unit will be operational and ready to go. I thank you for your time, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. If this video helps at all, please give it a like. And for those interested in learning more about commercial food service equipment repair and about refrigeration repair, please like and subscribe this page. It'll help greatly. I appreciate you.